This reading is for the sign of Aquarius, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus for the month of May. I will be taking out the cards as they come out, and I will be talking the cards as they come out. So Aquarius, this is what I'm seeing for you guys for the month of May. I'm seeing that you guys have invested in something and you might have seen an opportunity, and either with someone or something, you invested in it and it reached a point where you would have had to take a direction forward, and you did take that direction and you've invested quite a bit into it. I'm thinking 3 months or so. Okay, and now you're waiting for it to move forward. I'm guessing that you have done whatever you needed to in this situation, and it's not in your hands whatever is involved in having the situation move forward. I am guessing that it could be a love connection. If it is, it might be at the beginning stages where nothing is expressed yet, but you know that this person is extremely special, and you might have put in your part into the connection without really revealing it, because you guys might have not reached that point where it is openly revealed yet. But you know, when you meet a person and you know that the person is really special, you know that this could go somewhere, but it's not as of now. You know that it's going to be a long time away before it comes into something really tangible for you guys. So if it is a connection, I'm seeing that you've invested quite some time into it and you have a lot of hopes for it. You've done your part, but you're not going to be pushing it. You've reached a place where you know that there's no point in pushing. If the person gets the hint and they want to pursue it from their end, you can do it. In the meantime, I'm feeling that you want to move forward. Okay, there might have been a situation that caused a lot of heartbreak for you. I'm guessing that while you were in that waiting period and you did invest some time, and this might be a person you have a lot of passion for, and you've been connecting at that passionate level of like talking and mingling, getting to know the person much more than you would with a friend, and you want to take things forward now, but you can't push it. So in the meantime, you might be thinking that they're also keeping other people, like there might be other people also in the vicinity, but you don't want to push it, so you're not saying anything, but it's really hurting you for the fact that this person is single and you don't have anything established with the person, and you know that it has to take its own course. In the meantime, you or the other person can be mingling with other people till you guys have expressed to each other that you guys want to be exclusive. So I'm seeing that you're connecting with someone at this point who you feel that way with, especially in the beginning part of the month. You might be a little lost about having to wait. In the meantime, feeling the sense of there might be other people in life that might be interested in, and if they make a move exactly the way that I'm doing right now, he might or she might be interested in them. If I put in at this point, I wouldn't be having clarity as to whether we could go any forward from where we've reached so far. You might be imagining the best possible scenarios or the worst possible scenarios, and you're really preparing yourself to deal with it. In the meantime, I'm seeing that you might be using tarot and things like that to be stalking the person, because High Priestess with the Page of Swords, seeing that you guys might be either consulting astrologers or people who are into esoteric, or readers or energy readers, to be gauging on the situation. In the meantime, there might have been someone in the past that you're moving away from that caused a lot of heartbreak, and now you've finally reached that point where you have not reached a point of stability yet, but you've definitely taken more than a few steps ahead. You have reached a point where there's no turning back anymore with your forward movement. You are definitely waiting to move forward from the heartbreak. In the meantime, you are seeing a lot of options for yourself with how you are going to be taking your life or moving forward. There might also be someone who's secretly stalking you. This could be someone who ended communication with in the past, and now they're feeling really stuck. They're feeling stuck on you, and they are trying to stalk, and they're trying to spy on you, and they're trying to understand what you are up to. They're not able to move on from you. I'm feeling that the ending might have been really painful, but they're not for some reason able to move on from you. They're very fixated on who you're talking to, what you're talking. They're stuck on deciding for themselves whether they want to start the communication again and bring about a brand new beginning with you. And they are gauging now. They might be seeing you as someone that they want to have forever future with, especially around the mid of the month. They might be seeing that, so they're trying to understand if there's any way that they could actually make it happen, or if it would be healthy for them to have you in that space, because previously they might have been the one who hurt and went away or walked away and put you at this place of heartbreak that you're trying to move away from now. They are trying to think whether they can actually consider something that they didn't consider previously, and they want to have a forever future with you, and they might be seeing you now as a person that they see their emotional happiness with. They might also be viewing you as this person who is finally finding their peace and happiness in their own solitude, the emotional space and happiness in their own solitude. They want to start something, and they might be feeling like you are talking to someone and they might not be very happy with it. They might be wanting to block it and come back and talk to you, emotionally connect with you again, start with baby steps again, but there's a lot of uncertainty regarding it, because there might have been some kind of an ending with a relationship that could have been possible, that held a lot of uncertainties in the past, but now there's a huge ending with that, and you have found the light for your life in the situation. It might have been really dark for you, it might have transformed you quite a bit, and now you are really finding your happiness. The Sun card has come out for you guys, the Hierophant, the Death card. So there was some kind of a relationship or a possible potential relationship that could have gone forward, that you really wanted to go forward, that you were emotionally fixated on, that created a lot of sadness and sleepless nights and uncertainties and put you in the dark place. You might have gone through a dark night of a soul period with this connection. You are finally seeing that has ended, and this person might also be feeling that has ended, and now they want to emotionally connect with you to reignite the hopes of a new option with you. They want to have a new beginning with you, but you might have already entered a completely different realm for your own life. You have found your balance, you have found your happiness. You might be connecting with a Scorpio, might have connected with a Scorpio, a Virgo, a Leo, a Libra, a Cancerian, or a Piscean. Pisces is really strong, or a Taurus. Cancer is really strong. Water sign is really strong. They might be having a lot of water in their chart. But yeah, I'm seeing that now this person is really in their emotions and wanting to reconnect back with you, but they are secretly wanting to do that. I'm guessing that, okay, they could also be a Sag. They want to manifest a new, like they want to reconnect back with you, and they want to balance out everything that went out wrong in the past. It might have been not been at a mature position previously, but now they're coming to that level of maturity and understanding about your true value and worth, and now they want something with you again. This is with the past person. With the new person, you've not reached that level yet, but you know that you're gonna have to wait, and it might have to go through the period of waiting and projecting it, but you are definitely looking into the future as to how you could work the situation out to birth a new beginning. You, even though it is very early for you to judge it, you really want to have a forever future with this person, and you don't want the communication to end. You know why you are not pushing it too much? So in the past, you might have been a person who used to express immediately, wear your heart on your sleeves, okay, and tell the person immediately if you like the person, and have the person, even though they are not ready for it and might not have not considered, and they're a very slow person, and might have not reached the point where you're at, you would express it to them, and that would scare them off. So you don't want to scare them off this time. You don't want all of a sudden ending to happen, and you're seeing that, so you're in that waiting period, but at the same time you're scared that there might be others in the vicinity that they could be connecting with, and you are scared that you might lose your chance with them. But you know that you have to bite the bullet and just wait, because you don't want to create a permanent ending in communication with the person. So you're waiting. In the meantime, you're looking into the future about how things could be worked out with the person. And when you're talking to the person, you're talking in a very friendly and happy way, and you're making sure that everything is happily worked out when you guys talk, even if it is about just random things. You are making sure that everything is, there's no bad energy between the both of you when you guys are talking, and you want to have that opportunity of birthing a beginning of stability for your future with this person. You really find this person as the person you were wishing for. At this point, it is still at the very early stages. You might be thinking that you are not able to emotionally express too much yet to the person, because again, you're scared that that might scare the person off. So you're really talking at a friend level, oh, I'm not expecting too much and you're not expecting too much and I don't want anything out of this. You might be at that level with this person just because you don't want to scare this person off. You might also be feeling a lot of blockages. It might be coming from this person's end, from expressing it to you. There might be uncertainty. This person might be somebody who is not very emotionally expressive. Even though they feel it, they lightheartedly express it, and you feel like it is blocked, but you cannot force it. So you are keeping it at the friend level. At the same time, you are also feeling that frustration of when is it going to take off, when is it going to take off. So it might have been quite some time. You might have set like a time period for you and this person to reach the next stage in your own head, but it's not reached there yet, and that might be kind of frustrating you, because emotionally you might have previously connected with people much faster, but here it's very slow, and that's kind of like scaring you because of other people that could be. There might not be other people, but you are just thinking, okay, this person is single, okay, why wouldn't somebody be interested in the person? Who knows who all are there in that person's life? So you might be thinking like that about the different uncertainties, and in the meantime, this person might not be emotionally expressing way too much of love, but at the same time, when you guys talk, there's a lot of happy emotional expression and communication between the both of you. With the way that they're expressing their emotions, they might be giving you hints like they don't want a long-term commitment. They might be somebody who takes things really slow. They might also be a person who's not into commitments as much. I'm not seeing that they're a player, so I'm seeing that they're a person who takes things really slow. They might have also been in some kind of a situation which had a lot of ending. You know that if this needs to go forward, there's going to be a lot of learning experiences, and it is going to be a long way before it reaches anywhere remotely even near to a commitment, and you're willing to wait for that. So I'll just show you the cards that I kept there. Okay, so like you can see, there's going to be uncertainty regarding the commitment coming into full fruition, and you know that there's going to be a lot of transformation that has to take place before both of you get that clear pathway of how you both can conduct from both your ends. And you might have also been seeing that there's a lot of things that you need to work in your reality, and that person needs to work in their reality to reach the point where you both can have a stable, happy, forever future together. This person might be somebody you might be seeing as your life partner too, because I'm seeing the 10 of Pentacles, the Hierophant, the Four of Wands, and the Wish Fulfillment card also. So you are now seeing this connection as with a lot of possibilities to go into the future as anything, but by the end of the month you will have a lot more faith with where it's going to be headed. There's going to be the next level of balance that comes into this connection. You might be patiently waiting. At the same time, you might be manifesting the situation also. Yeah, you're definitely manifesting a balance to come in without pushing the other person, creating a good structure and a new beginning to happen. You want this person to make the moves on their own, so you're trying to exercise that. I see it all as really good as of now. You want something completely new. You want this experience. You know that this experience with this person is literally going to be very different from whatever you have experienced so far. Completely new beginning and redefining your experience of relationships. See this person as being able to do that for you. Now I'll do a money spread for you guys. I'm intuitively feeling, Aquarians, that you guys are feeling very independent. You guys know your worth so good. Your intelligence is something else. It's not, you know that you are very set apart from, even though there's competition with other people, you know that you're very different. I'm feeling that off the bat intuitively. I'm seeing that you guys have finally found your life purpose, soul purpose. You guys are in a very good place emotionally with whatever you're doing. You know where this is headed. You know that whatever you're doing now, you want to take it forward for the rest of your life, or the feeling that you're getting out of it. You know that whatever you're doing now is going to play a huge purpose in whatever you need to be doing for the rest of your life, and you're really happy with whatever you're currently doing. You might have had quite a few failures in the past. Even though this is very emotionally fulfilling for you, it might have gone up and down quite a bit. Sometimes it gave you happiness, sometimes it failed in situations that you didn't expect it to fail, and then all of a sudden you felt like, okay, it is hopeless, but you kept going because you really love what you're doing. You spend a lot of time and you research and understood how you could fix these failures to go back to the position where it could go up in those situations. So you've learned and matured a lot, and you're really holding on to whatever you've learned. You're really attached to this money opportunity right now. As of now, it's not probably bringing you so much, but you know that this has the potential to go forward because it's something that you are passionate about, and it's so far given you whatever it's brought in, and you're looking for this particular thing that you're doing to become a stable opportunity for you. You're waiting for that break to come in. Okay, you know that it has that potential, you believe in it, and you've spent way too much time to give up on it right now, and you're waiting for it to become something structured and contractual and stable. You might, in the meantime, with the knowledge that you got with your previous things that you were emotionally invested in, you might have gotten something new as an opportunity that you are also adding in and incorporating in. For some of you, you might have gotten your dream job also, and you might be having multiple projects that you're handling. You are also seeing that you're investing a lot of time and effort into this, and you're very fixated on it, very focused on it. Sometimes you feel like you've reached that emotional space where you know that you have the upper hand with any situation. So there are a lot of challenges that comes with this project that you're working on, or the job that you're working at. There might be people who are trying to attack you and dethrone you and depower you because they see your potential, but at the same time you are staying emotionally strong. It is really getting to you, but you're not showing it outside. You know that you need to just cover it and just keep a straight face, and in the meantime defend yourself and not even complain. You know that if you complain about the fact that every day you're gonna have to defend yourself and why can't it be a smooth road, it's not gonna come to that place yet. So you're really trying to this new opportunity that comes up. Even though it's emotionally fulfilling for you at this point, you might be feeling like there are a lot of things that's attacking the stability within the situation, and you're really trying to balance it out. There might be something that is at the legal level that is threatening it, and you're trying to stay emotionally strong in the meantime, keep fighting down. You definitely do have the upper hand. Okay, so you're not scared, but the fact that you have to keep fighting the threats down, that is kind of annoying you. For some of you, it might have been a job that is not legally given to you yet. You might be working on a work permit or things like that, and it might have not become contractual yet. So you're waiting. During the time, you're waiting for threats to be taken care of by your efforts, and you're trying to stay emotionally strong and emotionally focused, and you're telling yourself, I know that I need to be emotionally strong, I cannot give up. Meantime, you're really trying to balance the situation out in every possible way, be it with your time, be it with your effort, be it with the people that are threatening you, be it with the challenges that you're coming across newly that you're not exposed to previously. You're seeing through all of these things, and you're really trying to manage everything at your best possible way. And you might be feeling like you're really struggling a lot, but you always learn a lot you are feeling like through the struggles you're learning a lot in how to balance everything and bring everything to a certain level of equilibrium and make justice for yourself. You might be really struggling a lot, but you're knowing the right way to focus your emotions to bring in the balance, and there might be people who are offering you help and helping you with the legal aspect of it or bringing that balance into the situation. But I feel like you are undecided on the level of clarity that you could have. You don't think that you have the ultimate clarity with the situation, so you're holding your horses and not making any judgments as of now. You are waiting it out in the meantime. Like, you're not, whatever help you're getting, you're not jumping on top of that and thinking that they could be trusted. In the meantime, you are also focusing your emotions into bending the situation to come into a very favorable position for you and for everybody who's involved in this situation. And in the meantime, you're staying where you are at. You are not in a rush. You know that you have to be waiting till you get the ultimate clarity. For now, there might be a decision that needs to be made, or you need to be taking action regarding the situation in a certain direction, and you know that you don't have the clarity that you think you need to be taking that action, and you don't mind waiting it out. And maybe in the past you might have had issues in the past with going about it in a certain kind of way, especially if it's a job scenario. You have experience with probably trusting the wrong people or jumping your gun and, you know, like acting a little too hasty, so you don't want it to go in that direction, so you're waiting it out. In the meantime, you're very fixated on the things that happened in the past, and you don't, for now, you see the situation, if you act on it how you did previously, that's why I think you're not making the decision to what action you need to be taking, because you feel like in the past it went a certain route and you feel like it might repeat again, so you're fixated on the thing that whatever happened in the past, and you're not making any moves for now. I'll just do 3 shuffles to get like an overall energy. So this is what I'm seeing, that you guys are suddenly scared about this opportunity really being good for you, but you're very scared of having not enough in terms of your resources. So you're very scared about being impulsive. This might be an on and off thing. When you are interested, you're interested. When you're passionate, and then all of a sudden it dies down, and then you're scared of that. You want whatever effort you're putting into this to be consistent. At the same time, you have fears about the situation not giving you this. Emotionally fulfills you, but you don't know how it can fit into, like I said, opportunity that fits with a conventional way of how you could work it out with your reality. You have fears about it, and that's something that you don't want, and you're trying to manage the situation with the strength card in such a way that that balance is created, both with your emotional happiness and with being able to establish something contractual, legal, and tangible in your physical reality. So it's like marrying your passion with a job, or marrying your passion with a business opportunity that can actually sell and not just make you happy while you're doing it. So you know it makes you happy, but now you have to find a way that it fits, that serves a way that you can use it to make money out of it. You're definitely looking into the future, into what is the best possible scenario and ways that you can manage at the highest possible level of situation, how you can manage it with your highest understanding. And what you don't want is that you don't want to be waiting, but you know that you have to wait, you are stuck. In the meantime, you're thinking and you're contemplating, but you're definitely taking a lot of action. This month you're going to be focused more on how to make this something that could be in your reality bringing you money. Even if it doesn't bring it now, you want it to be bringing money for you in the future. And you might have invested in similar things in the past, and it might have not gone your way. Those memories are still there in your head, so you know that you have to wait it out to see how this opportunity fits with your reality and how you can fit it to make money out of it, money or gains or anything out of it. Okay, so Aquarians, that's your reading for May. I hope you liked your reading. Thank you for watching.